It's Madden NFL 24, and we'll be watching the dynamic Tyreek Hill. He had a touchdown last week. The cherry.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
For every rookie prospect, there are always nerves involved in this moment. Run your team out to start a game. But there's a reason they brought him in. We're willing to make him their starter today. They believe he can overcome those nerves and lead his team to a victory. We saw him do it at the collegiate level and really make himself into a leader and someone you can envision doing the exact same thing here in the NFL.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 20 carries, 63 yards, and a touchdown. They go play action. Young.
It was a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense to begin a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
Young on third down. Garrett Root. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
A gain of 3, second down. Here's Hurts to throw. And he fends him off, escaping the pressure right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They'll run with Hall. Give him 4 on the carry there at second and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play.
Touchdown! Travis Kelce. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Steelers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. So the Cardinals offense back onto the fielder for their second drive of the game. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Young to throw it. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. Look at the big man rumble. And finally taken down at the 15. A big play there on the catch and run. 53 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now Young. Throwing quickly to Wilson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. They go toss right side with Eckler. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Austin Eckler with career touchdown number 70. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now they can't bring him down. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And am I seeing this correctly? They brought out the field goal team here on 1st down.
Let's go, boy. Good.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Play action, here's Hurts. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down at 17. They go play action with Hurts. And going deep for Hill. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Tyreek Hill, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you will almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Eckler. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
17. First down, Cardinals.
It's Young on 1st down. And his throw here's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He put that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Off the play fake, Young. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Here's Young from the shotgun. That almost, but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short.
The kick by Carlson is good. And the lead slims to 5 now at 15-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise, he can really decimate them.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. On second down, a run with Hall. Skirts by him at the 35. And they work this well upfield across the 45. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
What I continually hear from running backs and offensive linemen is how often they're actually getting together to watch film so they can get in sync with each other, understand blocking patterns better, how a running back likes to cut, what he wants to do. And, boy, it all came together on that one.
That's one where they watch it and say, hey, we did everything we were supposed to do right there.
That looked like the play we drew up and designed. And then we got to see it unfold in real time.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And he's got this to Jefferson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 21. Hurts. They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Flushed out right. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook that can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
From the gun, it's Hurts. It's a loss of 11 on the play, and it's going to be 3rd down and forever. Hurts sets up to throw it. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good, and they'll be unable to build here onto their 5-point lead.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up a great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
Young's throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Young. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Looking to throw, Young. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Young. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now a first down throw for Young. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Austin Eckler. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cardinals will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. One more drive here for the Steeler offense in this first half. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it. Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Second down, here's Hurts. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On first down, Hurts. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Cardinals out in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things definitely getting interesting around the NFL as we begin the month of December. So let's get right to it. We'll get started over at the Superdome in New Orleans. And it's the Saints who are out in front. Mike Evans, a touchdown reception. From there, let's head to New Jersey. The Jets at home at MetLife Stadium. And they've got the lead in that one over the visiting Atlanta Falcons. 2 touchdown passes there for Dak Prescott. Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Check on the Patriots. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Devontae Parker.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Steeler offense ready to get going to begin this third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
That's caught by Waller out left side. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He'll look downfield for Waller. This is caught at the 20. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 51 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Darren Waller, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Hurts will throw. And that is caught for the 2 points. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on it. Are you going to put a smaller corner on it? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Steelers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. Open man is Hill, he's got it. And they move this all the way down to the 9. And the offense moving quickly to the line. 1st and 10, it's Hall. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. One more time with Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. His 7th rushing touchdown, 11th overall. And the Steelers are able to stretch out their lead. And now the Steeler offense staying out there, and they'll go for 2. Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Tucker now for the extra point. And the lead is now 13. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. And the football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Throwing, Young. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Now with a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Young on 3rd down. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it'll be 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. And the previous drive put him up over 1,000 yards for the season. So now it's what you like to refer to, my friend, as gravy time, right?
It is. I mean, he's done it, right? He's accomplished the goal. So the good players, they relax a little, they bask in it. They think this is, okay, we've done what we set out to do. The great players decide to push that number as high as they possibly can. I don't expect him to have any let-up in his game the rest of the way.
Great thing if you're on the opposite side. He's such a weapon. He just opens things up for the other guys around him.
Yeah, if you're the opposite receiver, you should expect a few passes to come your way, too, because I've got to kick coverage in his direction.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Play action. Here's Hurts. And that's caught inside the 30. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Travis Kelce with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition,
back now in Pittsburgh. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the 4th and final quarter. It's Young on 1st down. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Young from the shotgun. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. They'll throw again. Young. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Young. And it's incomplete. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. To throw, Young. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Steelers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And after the interception, they're sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And they're going to speed things up here. 2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts sliding out of the pocket. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. They go play action with Hurts. Rolling to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And this offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
Brings up 4th down.
He'll look to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Young looks to throw on 1st down. On the screen, this is Eckler. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. That throw by Young incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using the
touchdown! Dallas Goedert, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. They'll start with the option. And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. On the option left, it's Hurts. It still won't go down. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Hurts, 39 yards. And the Steelers are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Young, he's got the connection to Moore. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
24-yard gain on the play.
A play fake. Now Young. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And a most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap.
Hill's hit, and he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things. There he goes, left side. A big play there on the catch and run, 53 yards. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to